Good morning, it's me. I'm back. I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, October 9, on Facebook. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and you could be watching me on YouTube later because I always upload my stuff, but if you want to find me live, I'm on Facebook. So I'm going to refresh my screen a second. I just realized I'm not even in. Hi, Sherry. I'm happy to have you here. Oh, my computer is not even in Facebook. There we go. My computer's being slow. All right, just a sec. I need one more minute here to get me fresh here. So let me know when you get on. Good morning, Mario. I think that's all that said hi since hi, Nancy. Yes, reload site. Since, shoot. Oh, Sherry was the first one. Good morning, Dina. I'm like, man, that is really bad. I just said hi to her and I forgot who. Hi, Dot. All right, did I catch everybody? I can't even tell. Oh, I did. Looks like I caught everybody. Okay. So you can find me every Wednesday morning right here on Facebook on my business page. It is facebook.com/dazzled by stamping. Or you can find me any other time on my website. You can find classes and ideas, and you can shop there, and you can find the catalogs, including the newest. We have a scrapbooking brochure. Do I have that here? I meant to put it here, and I don't know that I have it here. Just distracted myself. Good morning, Carrie. So you can find all that on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. So I have for you today, I saved, you might have seen a sneak peek of it, but it wasn't very clear. I saved a project to show you today from our shoebox swap. I had seen these cards before, and I don't think I'd ever made it, and I don't know, I just love it. So I wanted to copy it, so I did not include it in my posts on my blog for all our shoebox swaps. It was such a fun day. Hopefully someday you'll join us because it's amazing. I feel like sometimes people get, what's the word? They get intimidated by it, but it really couldn't be easier, honestly. All you do is you design or copy. You don't have to have an original design. A card. Design one card so you have a sample, and then you cut all the projects or all the pieces for as many people as are going to be there, and then you like put it in baggies or somehow arrange it so that all the supplies are in a box and you pass the box, and it's so fun. So we stamped 13 or 14 cards that day for all the people that were here. Hi, Jennifer and Marlene and Kathy. Thank you for joining me. Anyway, it was a perfect day to spend World Card Making Day. So, yeah, it was good. Okay, so I'm going to start right out with, so anyway, I'm copying one of those cards. I'm using colors that I have, but it's amazing. Oh, what's that? Okay, so I'm going to switch over to my randomizer and draw names. Oh, these were my cards with iconic celebrations. No, iconic imagery is the stamp set. Iconic celebrations is the designer paper. So I have two cards for you. Okay, oops, I didn't do one thing here. If I'd remember everything every time, then I wouldn't have to confuse myself. Okay, so picking my winner. Hi, Jamie. Rebecca is my first winner. Congratulations. I don't think she's on today. Hope she's feeling okay. Rebecca, if you're on. Sorry, I missed you. Okay, Rebecca Miller is first. Okay. We have to scroll. Come on. Scroll to pick another winner. And then start. Jennifer Carmean, you are my next winner. Is she on too? I feel like she came on. I think I said hi to her. I'm really sorry. I when I'm on here, my mind does not work correctly. And I forget who I've even said hi to. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me last week. So I did say hi to her. I see her name. So if you are new to me, I do a randomizer, what I call my randomizer, every week to draw names for the people that engaged with me last week. Because I give away the projects that I made. So that's what I'm doing, or what I just did. So make sure that you tell me when you're here so that I know, and chat with me and whatever. Okay, so the card that I'm going to be making today, folks, I don't use that word, folks. You're funny, Dot. Is Carson with you, or is he napping? Is he getting to the point where he doesn't need morning naps anymore, or not? I thought that was Dot again, changing from folks to girls to stampers. Okay, so what I'm showing you is one of the special parts of the card that I'm about to make. So this is 2024 through 2026 in color glimmer paper. Look at that. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to be using some glimmer paper on, yeah, me. You're welcome, Jennifer. So I'm going to be using some glimmer paper on this project. And on both of my projects, actually, I'm going to be using, what did I do with it? Just a sec. I think I buried it with my stuff over here. Okay, in both of my projects, I'm going to be using the So Swirly, I know I love sparkles too, the So Swirly Embossing Folder. So this one is not, you probably can't tell because it's on video, but this one is not 3D, it's just normal. So if you have forgotten, oh, gotcha. Hi, Carson. If you've forgotten, so a normal embossing folder with your machine, you use the 2 clear plates plus the platform, but you don't use the thin die adapter that's just for dies. So that's how you use this. Now, if you have a 3D folder, you need to get rid of both of the clear plates and use the specialty plate. That's the dark gray one. He's singing, I love it. So you just use the platform and the specialty plate with this. Always make sure that it's protected. So it's going, the specialty plate's going on top. But anyway, this is thin, or the normal size, not 3D. So I just used the cutting mat. So anyway, I'm using So Swirly. And so I'm going to put you down and work on the card. So my magic wand, backwards, upside down, and here we go. Okay, so you can already see my colors. These are the colors that I'm working with. So I did my embossing already here with my So Swirly. So this is Petunia Pop, and this is Summer Splash. So I'm just going to get these put together really quick right now, and then I'll do the basics of the card. So I have some, I have a different piece of, what's that called, grid paper here, because I want to help those of you who aren't good excuse me, at eyeballing. I wasn't sure. Oh, I need more on here because it's embossed. I wasn't sure I was going to be good at eyeball. I use regular and 3D. So, yeah, you need a different plate system for both of those. I'm not sure what that was about, Dot, other than I know it's about embossing folders, but I assume probably most people use both. Okay, so here is my card. So I'm going to be using some circle punches. Now, there aren't any, well, there might be one circle punch still in the catalog, but there are not a bunch of circle punches in the catalog, but we have them on online exclusives. So we have 2 3/8 inch. That's the biggest one. I'm going to use it with this. I want this end. I'm going to punch my circle here. We have 2 inch, which I'm going to do with this glimmer paper. So you can search circle punches and you can find which ones we still have online. But you might have all of the circle punches that you need. You don't have to use these sizes. You just need graduated sizes. And then we have the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. And where do I want to do this one? Let's do it there. I know it's kind of way in, but I want both colors. Okay. So I don't know what this technique is called, or this kind of card is called. But the first step for this card that we need to do is we need to cut these in half. You don't layer them and cut them in half. I love punches too. You cut them in half first. So it was sort of hard to figure out how to eyeball it because you don't have a square. So I had in mind a way that could help you guys, all of us, to be able to be able to cut it halfway. So what I'm going to do is use this grid paper to help. So I'm just going to put a little spot of it on here, and I'm going to line this up here on my grid paper. So basically, this is, I'm using the back side of our grid paper, which is centimeters. So basically I'm at 6 centimeters for this, and I'm going to line the rest of these up in the middle also. So I'm going to be the same amount of squares away. So this one's basically 1 square away from each side of the 6 centimeters. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to do it in the middle. I was hoping you would show how to do this. Well, I'm just putting a little bit on here because I want to get it back off. And the way I'll get it back off is to twist it. If you ever have a problem getting your lifting up your stuff, if you put it down and it's a mistake, get the edges and then twist it off, and it helps it so that it doesn't rip the paper in the middle. Okay, so I feel like I'm pretty centered here on this one too. Okay, so I have them all attached here, and I'm using a different paper cutter. I have that option because I kept my old one. Using a different paper cutter, or I could have just put in a different blade. Glimmer paper really chews up your cutting blade. So what I'm gonna do, since I knew that I was at 6 inches, I'm not gonna lift this up and try to show you. I'm gonna put the cutting line on the 3 inch mark because that's halfway. So anyway, by the way, quick mention. Yeah, twisting is helpful. Quick mention. I just told you I kept this paper cutter specifically for glimmer paper, but let me show you just a second. I don't know if I've told you my trick yet. And I just didn't want to put this out. Okay, I think I threw all my old ones away anyway, but okay, so I'm gonna show, this is the package of the cutting blades for our current paper cutter. So it comes with 4 of them. So what I always do, partly because there's no, since they're packaged together on this piece, there's not something for an individual one, so I don't ever just throw this away with an open blade. I just put it back on here. But so I don't get it confused, I use my Sharpie and I put an X on both of these sides. So what you could do is save one of your bad cutting blades for doing your glimmer paper, so you don't mess up your newest one. But I wasn't really thinking last time, and I threw away my whole 4-pack of X'd out blades. Maybe there's ones up here somewhere, I don't know. I didn't go looking, but I'm assuming that there's not. Okay, so I have my 3-inch line on here, which is probably as close to being perfect as possible. Oh, it's not very perfect though. Oh well, it'll work. So this way I have my halves and I have them as close to being exact as possible, without having to eyeball it in. Oops. Just a second. Technical difficulties. I forgot that this one has this removable piece, which is helpful for cleaning it, but also has a lock, and so when you lock it, then it won't fall out. Okay, so now the next step is to attach these. Okay, so I'm twisting it off. Now, one thing that you're probably going to want to do is keep track of, in case they're a little bit off, keep track of which side is which, so that you keep all the same halves together. Does that make sense? Okay. So now, what I need to do is attach these to each other. So I'm going to put adhesive on here, and choose whichever side that you, that's the wrong one. I can't do that first. You need to go in order of size. And I did cut it correctly. Okay, so choose whichever side and make it, attach them so that the corner is flush. Does that make sense? I think that's how you would describe that. And then the same thing here. So all these are flush to this corner, okay? Now, you're going to do the same thing with this one, exactly the same way. They are not mirrored, they are the same. So, about did it again. Need the glimmer first. I think it's because I'm not putting adhesive on my bottom piece. So I'm thinking that's the second one that you do. Well, it wasn't. Okay, put it on here, all the way over here. Okay, so I have 2 identical pieces, right? My punch sizes were different because I was trying to use something current. My punch sizes were different than Sharon's. By the way, Sharon Cruz designed this card, and I'll show you hers when I'm done. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to turn it around. I'm actually going to put adhesive on here now. You're going to turn them around, and you want to make them meet. Now, you don't have to use glimmer paper, but it sort of makes it stand out. You want to make them meet right at the middle piece, which for this design is the glimmer paper. So when you have it like that, then it makes a swoosh that's perfect. Now, I want to pull it away a little bit, and I'm not centered on the card. Let's do that better. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, now I want to pull them away a little bit because with her design anyway, I don't know if this is how usually this card goes. We're putting a little piece in between them for the saying. So I'm just going to move it up and move this down. It's just a 1/2 inch piece. So does that look like it's lined up? So there's going to be a piece that goes in between. Okay, before I get to that, I need to do my greeting. And I chose to do congratulations. With all the sparkle, I wanted it to be congratulations. I don't know, that's just what I chose. And I have my white piece and memento. So this is actually from the Cutest Onesie set. So I have congratulations. And I was looking for a greeting. Oh, where'd I put my dies now? I was looking for a greeting that would fit one of these. This is called Happy Little Things. And I want this one right here, actually. I have my big machine this time. Sorry. It's going to be all in the way. I was thinking that I didn't need the little one, but the little one would have been good for this. This is something that I could have cut ahead of time. Now what you could do, and what we did on Saturday, is you could just have a skinny little strip and just trim your edges. We made, just a sec, I'll show you. We made a banner by cutting the triangle out of the ends, but I wanted to use this die. So I'm going to put this on my strip. Just going to put it right in the middle. So I have it on my strip. That's the same color as my swirly embossed piece. And now I need dimensionals. Both ends. Oh, I didn't plan for my embellishments. I'm gonna have to grab something a second. Okay, so you have congratulations. That will fit. By the way, this is perfect when you're doing this. Hi, Lynn. Thanks. When I cut this down, so this was this piece is 5 inches by 3 3/4. So when you cut that 1/2 inch off here, then you have this strip here. So it's perfect. It goes right with the card. Just a sec, I need a drink. All right, and now I need embellishments, and I don't remember where the ones are that I want. I have something in mind. I just have to go find it. That would work. That's what I was thinking. Okay. I love how many embellishments we have. They're so amazing. Thank you. So I had in mind this, well, this came to mind first, but this is actually Fresh Freesia, sorry. But exactly, lots of dots. I have a box called Gems and a box called Dots. Well, there's dots on there anyway. It says epoxy / enamel dots. Thanks, I'm glad that you like it. Anyway, so this could work, but this is actually, these are the 2024-2026 in color resin dots. And so these are perfect for it because this is the actual color. So I use quite a bit of this. I think I'm going to use 2 different sizes. I'm going to do the biggest one here. And then the smallest one here. Oh, for the small one, I should have used the Take Your Pick tool. I've been struggling with some of the embellishments lately, not wanting to work with the Take Your Pick tool. Okay, so here's my card. Thank you so much. I like everything that's going on with this card. The texture and the color is very nice. Thank you so much. So this is my take on Sharon Cruz's card, and I'll show you her card at the end when I have everything picked up. Okay, so anybody know what this technique is called? I know I've seen it before, but I don't remember if it's a technique, if it's a half moon card. I just thought of that. Yeah, I like the colors too. So the reason I chose these colors basically is because that's the glimmer paper that I had. So you could do it with, because I definitely wanted glimmer paper, so you could do it with whatever color you have and just find some paper that goes with it. All right, so I'm getting this out of the way now. Okay, now the next thing that I want to show you, I'm actually using a stamp set that was from last year. E-I-E-I-O. Hi, Marcia. Did you see that you were one of my winners last week and you have more chocolate? Wasn't it you? Wasn't it last week? No, that was 2 weeks ago. Oh, but I drew names last week. That's why I'm thinking. You have more chocolate. Who was it that said they would come and pick it up for you? I said that I didn't trust that. Okay, so this is two-tone carsoning. I love it. This is two-tone cardstock. It's from the scrapbooking brochure that I printed out that I don't see at the moment. It's two-tone. It's literally, you get 2 tones of this. It has a white core. Yes, you really do need to come over. If I get desperate, I might eat it. Dot was the one that said she'd come pick it up. I said I didn't trust her. I don't remember what else I said. So there's 2 tones. It's a white core. It's thinner, intended for scrapbooking, so your scrapbooks aren't so heavy. And I'm just going to show you these really quick. I have them separated. So this pack goes with the Halloween Spells designer paper, which also goes with the Potions and Spells is the name of the stamp set. Marsha. I won't do that. Okay, so we have Pumpkin Pie and Basic Black. And I put the tones so that you can see both. Granny Apple Green and Gorgeous Grape. Is that the right color? Gorgeous. Yes, I had to look up at my ink pads. And then I forgot. And Pool Party. I'm going to slide these out of the way. There's Pool Party. And then you also in this pack get some, I think they call it Daisy White. That's the color that they brought over from Close to My Heart. So it's a thinner... Marsha, you better get here quick. Everybody's taking dibs on your chocolate. So it's a thinner white cardstock than what we have. So I wanted to use this because I want to show you the coolness. I gotta find where my pieces are. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I ran good Halloween colors. Exactly. so I actually got the Halloween pack of, that's what the Halloween Spells design paper is. It is a cool pack. Okay, so I already embossed this with the So Swirly Embossing Folder. And I knew I wanted to do this and I forgot to. I was going to go get like an actual... I was going to go get an actual, like a sanding block. But I didn't. I forgot. And so I'm using this. I don't know where I got this, but I have a nail file that I keep here in my crafting area. Anyway, what I'm going to do is rub it on here. And can you see how when I'm sanding it, I'm getting the white core coming out? That's the white core idea is intended for, so like if you tear it, you see the white, so it gives a cool look for tearing. Sorry if this really bothers you, by the way. It was sort of bothering me, but it doesn't sand so much on these flatter, the flatter part of these swirls, but wherever it's skinny, it's doing it. So I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to show on the card that I'm doing, but I'm going to get the thin ones anyway. Maybe the edges, that will be good. Oh yeah, that works well on the edges. It's funny, we used to sell sanding blocks. I'm wondering if they're gonna put one in the catalog or online exclusives again. Okay. Now I got sand all over here. Get that off there. Okay, so here's my look. So you get the embossed part. Yeah, exactly, shabby chic. You get the embossed part and you get the white showing through. So you can do this with all of these two-tone cardstock. It has a white core. So you have the light side. Oh, there's the light side and the dark side. And anyway, so there's that. Okay, so now I'm going to make my card. And I'm actually using, I think I started to say this before and I didn't. First of all, let me show you something. I forgot to show you. Okay, Cutest Onesie is what I use, the congratulations from this stamp set on the last card. And Autumn Leaves, I loved this stamp set last year, and it's an online exclusive. You still can get it now, and it just worked well. I wanted to do it with this swirly stuff, and then I have a greeting from So Sincere, which is also an online exclusive. Okay, so I'm going to get my, of course, you know I have to do leaves, so I'm going to do those first. And I do have to die cut them. I guess I really could have done them last night. I had some pre-cut, but I wasn't thinking, I guess. Okay, so we have Cajun Craze with this leaf. I'm gonna make sure I can fit it on here right. Will it fit on here? No, I need to work on it for here. I'm having a hard time with my black is being, can't see through the black easily where I'm gonna be stamping. Hopefully that works. It's all on. That works. Don't you love this leaf? It's just so cool. Okay, so Cajun Craze with that one. Then we have Pretty Peacock. I remember loving working with this color with these leaves last year. Pretty Peacock. And then I'm going to use Pecan Pie with the smallest one. Okay, so here are my leaves that I'm going to be doing with this card. Now, when I first made the card, I didn't do this, and then I went back and twisted them off and did it. I want the veins on this card, even though I'm cutting off the stems with the dies. I really like the veins on here. So here's this one. So I'm using Memento. Isn't that sharp? I love it. Okay, so there's that one. Oops. And that one. And my maple. There we go. Okay. So I have this down. All right, so I'm going to get these out of the way and do my die cutting. I really should have, oops, really should have done this first, because I'm gonna do 2 of them, but not 3. I struggle with keeping them in place. They want to bounce when I do too many. Okay, so here's my dies. Oh, I should show you the whole die set. So it's not bundled anymore since it's in its 2nd year. But here are the rest of the dies. So you have a couple different word pieces. You have the actual vein. Oops, I'm not in camera. Sorry. You have the actual veins of the leaves. You also have some non-stamped leaves that they cut it and they don't emboss it, but they like put little lines in it, the vein lines in it. And then these 2 pieces are just to add some dots / texture to your card base or whatever. Okay, so I'm doing this one. And this one. All right. By the way, if you can't tell, I'm using very vanilla cardstock for this, not white. And I don't know if it's still there, but I was really happy with the clearance rack last week or whenever that was, because they put the vanilla envelopes back in. Made me so happy. So here's my leaves. And I need one more. Sorry, I have to do one more thing. All right, do these double leaves. I think I bought 10 packages. Because I use them all the time. Go through lots of envelopes. Okay. I know you can't see this going through. I'm sorry. Just needing to get it done. Okay. All my dies are on magnets, so I won't lose them. Okay, so here's the last leaves. So now I'm going to put my card together. So I need my silicone mat. So this is going to go on my card base. This is black. I was going to do early espresso, and then I decided, well, my ribbon kind of decided it, and the fact that I wanted the veins. I wanted black veins on my leaves. So here's my card. I'm going to put my embossed piece on here. I don't want to press too hard because I don't want to squish the embossing. Okay. Now, before I put my leaves down, I want to do 2 things. First of all, I adore this happy birthday from So Sincere. I'm going to go up high here. I don't know why. I've always loved a vertical happy birthday. It makes me happy. All right, I'm doing that. And then I'm putting my ribbon on now because it needs to not cross the words, obviously. And I don't want it to cross the leaves either. So this is the other reason I tried. I'm going to be honest with you. I tried not to be predictable and boring. And I tried different ribbon and I wasn't happy with it. So I went back to this black and vanilla. I just love it. I don't know what ribbon that maybe I don't have the right ribbon or something. I don't know. There's probably, maybe there's some baker's twine I could use, but I don't have it. I'm trying to get the right colors. Okay. So I'm going to trim this. All right. This card's cute just like this, but we're going to add some more. All right, so this is going to go up here. And this is going to go here. And this one I'm going to put dimensionals on. Here, here. Use that sheet up. It's all my favorite ribbon. Oh, well, I wouldn't say that this is my all-time favorite. My all-time favorite probably is the black and white. This is the black and vanilla. Here, look. All done. Don't you know by now there's no predictability with a woman who is known to go wrong? True. So here's my card. So you can see, I love this So Swirly. It sort of looks like it's windy, and so I wanted to use the leaves with it. So, okay, I'm all done. I'm going to put you up and show you the cards again. On, upside down, backwards. Here we go. Thank you so much. Okay, so here is my, I just love it. Here is my pretty leaf card with So Swirly. Oh, I didn't show you. I should show you. So Sincere. That's what it came from. I don't think I showed you. There's the happy birthday. Okay, so here is this one. And then here is the, we're going to call this half moon. I don't know if that's what it's called. This is the half moon. Congratulations. Love anything fall. Yes. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate it. All right. And then here is a better show of Sharon's card. I did it on Facebook on Saturday. And I thought that it was focused, and it wasn't. It went focused to the people instead. Isn't that cool? So I think she used a smaller, her smallest punch is smaller than mine. And I had it, but it's not current. So, oh, I forgot to tell you, both she and I used, this designer paper is the Full of Life designer paper. It is fun. I just love that swirl of glimmer paper. It makes me happy. Okay. So that's all of the projects that I have to show you. And I want to tell you, we are in, thanks so much. We are in the last week. Tomorrow is the last day that you can sign up for my Christmas card class. It's my 4th Christmas class of the season so far. Excuse me. We're going to be doing a Stamp-A-Stack for each of 4 designs. Yeah, the bright colors are awesome. For each of 4 designs next week, either Thursday morning or evening, or Friday morning. And you have to sign up by tomorrow. And Saturday is the last day for you to register for our one-day crafting retreat. Thank you so much, Dina. It's all day on November 2. I'm so excited for it. I'm planning for that. So there are things going on. Oh, today is the third day of Stampin' Up! Is having a stamp sale. Sorry, my mouth is just getting dry. Thanks so much, Marsha. So it's all of the stamp sets in the annual catalog. My phone's being weird. It's giving me some thing here. Sorry, that's a huge distraction. My phone's giving me some message. What did I just say? Oh, 3-day sale. All of the stamp sets in the annual catalog are discounted 15%. It's not the bundles, it's just the stamp set. So, like there might be a stamp set that's part of a bundle, but if you get it as just the stamp set, then you get 15% off. It's me. I'm the distraction. No, there was a message across my phone. So that today's the last day for that until midnight tonight, Mountain Time. So that's 2 a.m. our time. Oh, I did a heart. That wasn't the one. It's giving you a thumbs up. Oh, I see. All right. Well, the thing came across now on iOS something, your reactions. Yeah, anyway. I could have said got it, but then I didn't. It went away too fast. My hands. Very demonstrative. Okay, and then right now, all of our kits, like the all-inclusive kits in a box, they are discounted 30% this month. And tomorrow is the last day. If you want to try, Paper Pumpkin, you get 40% off your first month of Paper Pumpkin if you'd like to give it a try. And of course, I can't forget to tell you, the starter kit has a bonus this month. So $99 plus tax, no shipping, gets you $155 of product that you get to choose. It's not, your starter kit isn't just decided by Stampin' Up. You get to choose whatever you want. So if you wanted to choose the great big machine for your starter kit, you'd still have a few dollars to spend, and you'd get free shipping on it too. That would be a cool deal. You're welcome, Jennifer. Thanks for joining me. Anyway, that is all this month, and I would love to have you on my team, of course. I think that's it. So thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you, Sharon, if you end up watching this, for a cool card idea. I loved it. And if you make this kind of card, in fact, I'll probably make this make that card my project sheet that I'll give you. So if you are on my email mailing list, you will get a project sheet for this tomorrow. You just need to sign up by tomorrow by noon. So thank you so much. Have a great day and week, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks. Bye.